Well, she got to box a little bit more. The first time she was a bit reckless, left a lot of openings, defensively. But you see her using her legs, getting in and out of range right now, trying to change her rhythm up, coming behind that jab, and she's going to be looking for that right cross. Michaela likes to lean on that back foot. You see how she actually, from her stance, she likes to lean on that back foot. She's waiting for that right hand. There it is again, right hand right over the top.
And look, Michaela's reaching early in this fight. Something she really didn't do last time.
And it's all about boxing. Something that Michaela told us in the fighter meeting that she didn't believe that Sandy Ryan can do. She said she can't box. All she does is come forward. But I think tonight, she's a different page out of the book this time. She wants to use those legs and box and catch Michaela coming in.
These rounds go by extremely fast. Only 2-minute rounds in the female game. Nice straight right there from Michaela Mayer. That could be the punch that wins the round for the American champion. Nice jab. The challenger comes back with a punch of her own. So a very close round, much like so many rounds in the first fight.
Something amazing.
Create factory-grade visual solutions.
Round 2 of the scheduled 10-round WBO welterweight world title fight. Tim, what'd you think of the instructions in the respective corners during the break?
Look, I thought the round was a little bit panicky in Michaela's corner. You had both trainers talking to her, a little bit too much information. You want one trainer to speak, and once he finished, you want the other to speak to her. But both is a little bit confusing to figure out the instructions that they were trying to give Michaela.
We're talking about new trainer Kofi Jantua in the lead, and Al Mitchell, her longtime mentor, the man who took her in for the first time as a trainer and led her to her first world title alongside Kay Koroma.
Oh, the game plan right now. I see it is starting to unfold for Ryan. She's coming forward when she puts Michaela on her back foot, but at the same time, she's making her miss, making her fall short, not allowing her to gather any type of rhythm. Good right hand over the top by Michaela, nice follow with left hook.
Nice overhand right from Sandy Ryan herself. The pace isn't as fast as it was the first time around.
Because again, you got Sandy, that's different game plan, different approach this time. He knows that he has to outbox Michaela. He knows that, oh, nice right hand, catching her, stepping back, half a step back right hand, as Michaela tried to close the distance by Ryan.
Nice good shot. Hook there from Ryan. She's waiting for Michaela to commit, and she's making her pay, as you said, Tim. The counter left once again.
So left hook and right hand, that's the key.
Right uppercut and left hook now.
That's the key right there for nice right hand right there.
There's a jab from Sandy Ryan.
Done second.
Reach advantage does the break. Nice combination, and Michaela Mayer lands a nice overhand right herself.
Time.
Today at Denny's by...
Let's take a look at our punch of the night, brought to you by Miller Lite. It happened in the Emiliano Vargas, Giovanni Gonzalez fight. 3 right hands, but this left hook is the one that put Giovanni Gonzalez on his back. There was power, precision, and danger when it comes to Emiliano El General Fernando Vargas. He's now 13-0 with 11 knockouts, and he's a name you want to watch out for in the junior welterweight division. Let's move up 7 pounds north. The WBO women's welterweight title is on the line. Round 3 was scheduled 10-round fight. Mikaela Mayer comes out firing here, trying to defend her belt against the woman she took the belt from last September. Nice 1-2 from Mikaela Mayer.
Mikaela Mayer coming out, firing right away, trying to close the distance, trying to get into range and land her offense. It almost seems like she was expecting Sandy to stand there and trade with her. She was ready for that. But now having to make her own adjustments.
Nice body work there from Sandy Ryan as both are trying to dig downstairs a little bit more. Good jab from Mayer. Nice right uppercut from Mayer.
This is the fight right here, the inside fight that Mayer was expecting. That's why she's having so much success. See, now that Ryan is standing still and not moving as much.
And Mayer's sitting on her punches just like Kofi Jantua wanted her to. Ryan waving her on, and Mikaela says,
Right hand.
I'm going to do it, but she eats a right hand from Sandy Ryan. A lot of volume from Mikaela in this round, and that was a counter from Sandy Ryan, who now meets her with a jab at the center of the ring.
The jab.
That was the only category that Sandy Ryan won in the first fight, was jabs thrown and landed. Oh, nice stiff jab there from the Brit.
Yeah, but that combination that Mayer landed, I mean, that got the judge's attention. It definitely got mine. Nice right hand right there from Ryan. Anytime that Ryan stands still just for a minute, I mean, Mikaela, she comes on. There's what it is.
10 seconds.
From Ryan, but she cannot allow Mikaela to tee off like that. Nice body work from Mikaela Mayer. A good 5-punch combination, sending Ryan back.
Time.
This WBO welterweight title fight at the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas. Bernardo Osuna and Timothy Bradley ringside. And you see an abrasion on the forehead of Sandy Ryan, as well as on the right eyelid of Mikaela Mayer. And here, they're in the center of the ring, exchanging punches.
Hey, that was an excellent last round from Mikaela. Really finding her mark with the combinations. Sandy stood still. You know, you can't move all night. You can't be on your bike all night. You're going to have to stand your ground sooner or later. And what Sandy did, Mikaela was there, ready to work.
You saw the odds changing in favor of Mikaela Mayer, going from -125 to a +165 underdog through 3 rounds.
Yeah, but the biggest mistake that I would say Ryan is making is, yeah, you're making Mikaela miss, but you're not making her pay. You look at, she's able to cover ground like that because you're not making her pay. You make them miss, you make them pay, so that way you stop that world.
That's a nice solid right hand. And Kofi Jantua has talked about Mikaela's newfound power at welterweight because she sits on her punches. That was a rapid punch. Mikaela can't afford to throw the work away with one illegal punch.
Look, it's so funny that, you know, mid-range to inside, you would think it would favor Sandy. However, what Al Mitchell saw in the first fight is that the combinations actually worked.
Until the left hooks from Ryan are different tonight. There's some snap on that left hook because she tends to be right-hand heavy, but tonight that left hook to the chin is landing as well.
Well, that's right. That's Ryan's favorite punch, is the left hook.
But tonight it's Mayer landing that. Oh, that's a good right hand from Sandy Ryan.
10 seconds.
That's a far away. You got time.
But the volume punching of Michaela Mayer can make up for that because she's landing.
Time.
He later went to Russia and helped increase copper production in Kizilstyn, Russia, through the use of pyritic smelting. Hoover also supervised mining operations in the Altai Mountains that, according to Hoover, developed probably the greatest and richest single body of ore known in the world. Hoover was also very business savvy, and he made smart investments all over the world with offices in London, New York City, Paris, San Francisco, Petrograd, modern-day Leningrad, several locations in Australia, and in Mandalay, Oman. By 1914, Hoover was a very wealthy man with an estimated personal fortune of $4 million, which is about $121.67 million in today's money. After seeing the hard, back-breaking work of the miners,
I got it 39-37, 3 rounds to 1. Michaela Mayer. I spoke to Al Mitchell. He said, I said, what's the difference? He goes, she's finally going into her weight, and the feints are making it work. The feints are making it work.
Absolutely. You see that left hook there from Michaela Mayer once again, finding a home on the chin of the challenger, Sandy Ryan. Let's see if Sandy lifts it to the corner, but she got clipped by a nice overhand right from Michaela Mayer coming in. It's a pretty impressive showing from Mayer so far, Tim.
She's aggressive. She needs to be aggressive. She's throwing those combinations. You know, to be honest with you, it's the hand speed of Mayer that's really giving Sandy problems. That hand speed.
That left that good uppercut, or right uppercut from Michaela Mayer, also found him twice earlier in this round. Again, fighting here from Michaela Mayer.
They're coming back from Sandy. Exactly, have Mayer right where she wants her, but she's not letting her hands go at all. Michaela just getting off 5, 6, 7 punches.
And when she's coming in, that's a nice right hand from Michaela Mayer, stopping her in her tracks.
Now the game plan just got to go out the window. I mean, now Sandy gets to step 2 with Michaela. And that's exactly what Michaela wants her. She wants her to step 2 with that one. And now Michaela's going to play off the back foot and try to set some lateral traps. As you see here, she stopped, planted, and shot combinations right down the middle. Beautiful work by Michaela Mayer.
Look for a fight that had a one-punch differential. It was 72-55 here through the first 5 rounds. So Michaela Mayer putting in great work. And you see just how intense she is on keeping the pressure on Sandy Ryan. But
10 seconds.
To the second half, it's time for adjustments. Let's see if Sandy Ryan has it in her this time around. Because for now, Michaela Mayer continues to tee off.
Time.
Back to Papa John.
the U.S. found this unacceptable as reparations and war debts were 2 separate issues. The American public, as well as the bankers who funded the war and were the real reason Woodrow Wilson took America into the war to protect those investments, demanded that Allied nations repay what they borrowed, regardless of Germany's reparations. However, France and Great Britain finally admitted that without reparations from Germany, which included taking all of the coal, iron, and precious minerals which Germany did not have an abundance of, they would not be able to pay off their debts. Hoover condemned the Bolshevik Revolution and warned President Wilson against becoming involved in the Russian Civil War, as he viewed the White Russian forces little better than the Bolsheviks and feared the possibility of a protracted U.S. involvement. Hoover's financial and political positions, as well as his wartime and military service, made him a favorite of
Round 6, the second half of this WBO welterweight world title fight. The total punches here, 90 to 63 through the first half of the fight. And that's an impressive number when we look at it, because these two ladies were separated by 1 punch differential overall through 10 rounds. And Mayer's really making a statement here, Tim.
There she is, doing a little bit of everything. Using her legs to set up our offense. Again, those combinations are flying from everywhere, up and down. Really hard to predict you being on the other side of that.
Nice right hand from Mikaela Mayer. She's just putting numbers up.
That's all it is. That's all it is numbers. And the pace. The pace. She's pushing the pace as well.
And then when she wants to, she takes a rest by moving laterally and making Ryan come to her.
See, having all that power that Ryan has, yeah, I mean, definitely beneficial, but, you know, when you have to sit down every single shot, you can't punch and move at the same time. A fighter like Mayer, she knows that. She gets those hands working, she's going to beat you for a punch every single time.
Like that 1-2 right down the middle.
So Ryan gets the position, she's looking to load up and put something heavy on one punch, while Mayer just let those hands go.
Punch combination, well defended by Mikaela Mayer.
Nice body work.
Look, you block the head, I'm going to go downstairs, and then I'm going to set up the uppercuts. What a brilliant offensive performance from Mikaela.
But it's just one shot coming from Ryan. That's my point. My point is one shot. She's loading up with one shot while Mayer is using those combinations, but it's a big shot downstairs. She's hoping to wear down Mikaela.
Good job stopping the nose lead from Sandy Ryan.
10 seconds.
Left hook to the body. But it's just not enough against Mayer.
Time.
radio stations that were deemed non-useful for the public. In effect, strict censorship and regulation. This saw massive resistance from members of both houses of Congress, as well as the independent radio station owners. Hoover once again became involved during the Great Mississippi Flood of 1927, which broke the banks and levees of the lower Mississippi Valley in early 1927, resulting in the flooding of millions of acres and leaving 1.5 million people displaced from their homes. The Commerce Department was not legally responsible for disaster relief, but the governors of 6 states along the Mississippi River specifically asked President Calvin Coolidge to appoint Hoover to coordinate the response to the flood. Coolidge agreed that it was not a total responsibility and refused to have government involvement at first, until public and political pressure became intense, and he did.
We're to round 7 of this World Championship fight, and it's been Mikaela Mayer's volume that has really led into a lead so far. 322 punches thrown, and to break it down, Sandy Ryan's only been above 40 in round 6, and Mikaela, well, her lowest was 44. 4 times she's been over 50 punches thrown per round, and 1 time she hit 65 in the 3rd round. So the output of Mayer is really controlling Sandy Ryan so far.
And it's her adaptability. I mean, Mayer can do a little bit of everything, you know? She boxes what she needs to. She switches up her strategy very, very well. You know, and that's what's winning her fight. I mean,
She's sitting on her punches, but now they're both trading, and both are being infected with those short hooks.
they're folded. This type of fight right now.
That's right. And here,
Oh,
this is
nice.
some
Nice elbow drag. Telling you. The trades continue. All you do is you place your hand, right, your glove on the elbow of your opposition. You turn it inward and you force them to move that lane. And look at the move their position.
Look at the nose of Sandy Ryan bleeding profusely here in the 7th round, and that's the inside work of Mikaela Mayer, and she really is seeing all those punches, much like Kofi Jantua has been asking her to do.
And Ryan is, I mean, she's trying everything she can. I mean, she's switching southpaw, going back to orthodox. She's stepping back out of range. I mean, she's fighting inside the pocket as well. But again, those fast hands and just the combinations that Mayer is throwing, finding its mark. A little better round, I would say, for Sandy this time around. She hand.
Got great action in the
Done
ring
sucking.
tonight, but Cinco de Mayo, it will be the monster Naoya Inoue returning to Las Vegas. So the monster takes over.
Die.
Federal government the responsibility to inspect planes and licensed pilots, and he oversaw the growth of military aviation. A global financial crisis was looming by 1929, and American industrialist businessman Owen D. Young agreed to reduce German war payments. The other major threat was excessive speculation that had raised stock prices far beyond their value. Coolidge and Hoover were warned that a failure to curb speculation would lead to one of the greatest financial catastrophes that this country has ever seen. But both presidents were reluctant to become involved with the workings of the Federal Reserve System created by Woodrow Wilson, which regulated banks. The stock market collapse forced Hoover to take immediate action, and he gathered business and labor leaders, asking them to avoid wage cuts.
You don't have to. You just have to come to the T-Mobile Arena, Tim, in Las Vegas, Nevada, to witness greatness in
But they say,
person.
ain't no excuses. No excuses this time. The monster's coming to America.
Two-division undisputed champion. You don't want to miss Naoya Inoue against Ramon Cardenas. And tonight, in the 8th round, Sandy Ryan is getting into desperation mode, Tim. She's got to do something special here in the last 3 rounds against Michaela Mayer. That's what she's trying to do here, letting her hands go.
Starting to look more like the first fight now. As you see Mayer stepping around, moving to her left, changing her angles and positions. And now you see Ryan trying to cut her off, trying to land that right hand. She had some success in the back end of the first fight.
Good body work there from Sandy Ryan. But she gets caught coming in. Body shot with the right body shot. Can't take a deep breath.
Oh, nice right hand.
There's Michaela with a 3-punch combination.
Yeah, it's a good start to this round for Sandy. Coming forward. Michaela could be getting a little bit tired. I mean, she's been letting her hands go from the first round.
And Tim, when someone's getting tired, her punch output decreased to 48 from 50 the round before, so
And then those body shots are starting to accumulate over time, right?
there's no better way to slow her down. Yeah. There's another body shot to show.
But again, but here comes back to Michaela. No stopping her. Ooh, nice short right hand on the inside, Michaela.
Combination from Michaela Mayer.
She walking her into those shots. Stepping back, getting a little distance. And then
Done sucking.
right hand and left hook.
Nice flurry again. And what had been an excellent round for Sandy Ryan, all of a sudden just allowed Michaela back.
Die.
Citing legal professor Kevin R. Johnson, the repatriation campaign meets the modern legal standards of ethnic cleansing as it involved with the forced removal by a racial minority by government actors. This was one of the many accusations leveled at Hoover. Hoover wanted near total military disarmament to use federal money for domestic projects. Hoover and Secretary of State Henry L. Stimson wanted to extend the 1922 Washington Naval Treaty established to prevent a global naval arms race. The major naval powers signed the 1930 London Naval Treaty, which was the first time that the world's naval powers agreed to cap their tonnage of all ships being built, as previous agreements had only affected capital ships. Hoover proposed more reductions in armaments to include banning of tanks and bomber aircraft at the 1932 World War.
Manny Robles did good work, but let's see how it holds up once Sandy Ryan starts to go for that left eyelid of Michaela Mayer.
Look, it doesn't look like it's in a bad spot, to be honest. It looks like it's in the top corner. It's time to impede her vision.
So you're trying to rub on that with those threads?
Yeah, I see.
Mark, what did you hear from Manny Robles about to cut in the corner.
Manny Robles says it's fine, no problem. As you can see, Michaela's carrying on as if it hadn't happened. Listen, throughout the course of this fight, I have it 78-74. But Michaela's fighting like the natural welterweight throughout the course of most of this fight. And remember something, Ryan can't win a decision. He's had a real tough time winning a decision here. She needs some kind of knockdown or knockout. Watch the head.
And she's taking more risks here since she's pressing Ryan.
And I mean, physicality, the physicality that she's showing right now, she's backing up, she's forcing her on her back foot, and she's letting those hands go.
You see the grit in Sandy Ryan. Well, she has to answer in kind because that was a great right uppercut from Sandy Ryan. Oh, big right left hook from Michaela Mayer. What an answer. And now it's Sandy Ryan landing a left hook. Now the eye is, the blood is trickling into the eye now, Tim.
You got the other eye you can look out of it.
But look at Michaela Mayer. She looks a little tired here in the ninth round.
Oh, absolutely, she's tired. I mean, she threw a lot of punches early on.
Nice right hand there from Sandy Ryan. This is a comeback moment for the Brit.
And sometimes it influences the fighter, right?
Son sucking.
You want more of it. And that's what you see from Sandy right now. She's closing strong.
Shoulder buckle left hook from Michaela Mayer. Now she comes
Time.
Herbert Hoover recognized the Soviet Union as a legitimate country due to the Bolshevik Revolution. Meanwhile, as the Great Depression worsened, the country's homeless population increased. Unemployment reached 23%, and Hoover was blamed. Shanty towns and 10 cities were called Hoovervilles, and Hoover leather was a name given to cardboard used to cover the soles of shoes, while Hoover blankets were old newspapers used as blankets. Being resistant to federal intervention, in January 1932, Hoover finally convinced Congress to authorize the Reconstruction Finance Corporation. Such projects that resulted included the Hoover Dam on the Colorado River. This provided government-secured loans to financial institutions, railroads, and local governments, and saved numerous businesses from failure, but it failed to stimulate commercial lending.
let your hands go. But that's exactly what he's demanding from Sandy Ryan for victory tonight. Beautiful.
10th and final round for Woodwood judges scorecard time.
Michaela Mayer, the champion, right there. Hurt Sandy Ryan to start the round, and following up with huge shots is the American champion.
Doesn't get any better than this, Bernardo. I'm telling you right now.
The women don't come to play, they come to fight.
And don't play here now.
Oh my goodness! They're sitting on those shots, and she is delivering some punishing power.
These are some heavy blows being thrown by both ladies.
Here comes Sandy Ryan. We talk about Sandy Ryan's grit, but what about Michaela Mayer's heart?
There's no doubt about it. Yeah, I've always said that Michaela Mayer, she's the toughest white girl I've ever met in my life. I'm not gonna lie.
She says, you guys might think I'm Barbie, but I'm
ready for Barbie.
The welterweight championship has always been the glamour division for men. Tonight, it's the women who headline, and they are not disappointing. Down to the last 30-plus seconds of this fight. Who wants it more? The champion in blue or the challenger in gold? Nice combination from Michaela Mayer. She's just laying it all on the line, and it's stopping Sandy Ryan in her tracks.
10 seconds.
Respect. These ladies have shared the ring for 20 rounds now. And although I think this one should be more definitive than the first, you've got to take her out.
Judges scorecard time.
The fans are on their feet inside the Blue Theater at the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas, Nevada. The decision is in the judges' hands. There's blood on both of their faces. This is what World Championship Boxing is all about. Did Sandy Ryan do it for Keiko Roma, or did Michaela Mayer retain her belt in the match? With True Green, we got a great price.
And that interracial marriages were bad. He did think education and work would improve black people's standing, hence his support for the Tuskegee Institute as a black college. It was under Hoover that the Tuskegee study of untreated syphilis in the Negro male was begun in 1932 and conducted by the United States Public Health Service, although without congressional approval. This program lasted until it was abolished by President Richard A. Nixon. See our 2 videos on him. W.E.B. Du Bois described Hoover as an undemocratic racist who saw blacks as a species of sub-men. Hoover's nomination of North Carolina Judge John J. Parker to the Supreme Court further alienated black leaders, but Parker's nomination died in the Senate due to opposition from the NAACP and organized labor. As a result, many black voters switched to the Democratic Party in 1932, along with wealthy business owners, and they helped Franklin Roosevelt win that election. By December 1932, both Britain and France announced that they would likely be unable to make their next debt payments. And on December 14th, the French Chamber of Deputies made it official. France was not able to repay their loans. Hoover's anti-business positions and the perception that he was favoring well-connected banks over the common man saw Republican House Representative Lewis Thomas McFadden of Pennsylvania, who was best known for the 1927 McFadden Act, which helped national banks better compete with state chartered banks, twice called for the impeachment of President Hoover. He also charged Hoover for overstepping his constitutional role and mishandling the international debts following World War I. McFadden's impeachment resolution included charges of endeavoring to illegally cancel the war debts, undertaking secret conversations with foreign bankers, violating the Constitution by seeking to usurp Congress's role in foreign policy and finance. It also included the charges of inflicting suffering on the American people through the moratorium for the benefit of the debtor nations, as well as Hoover's federal appointments that McFadden himself personally disapproved of, and Hoover's handling of the bonus forming veterans. The impeachment proceedings were tabled in the House of Representatives and died a natural death because 6 weeks later, Franklin D. Roosevelt was elected president. Hoover strongly criticized Roosevelt's foreign policy and the New Deal. Afterward, Hoover's image was elevated in the 1940s and 50s due to his work in the Harry S. Truman and Dwight D. Eisenhower administrations, which included chairing the Hoover Commission.
Hey there with Kevin Connors. I'm Michael Lee, standing by getting you ready for SportsCenter. An unbelievable finish to a game to send the team to the Final Four. If you didn't see what Florida did, we have it for you right here.
Right, plus the Yankees do something they had never done in their 122-year history in Game 2 of the season. That's on the way, but for now, we send it back to Vegas, and my guys Bernardo and Timmy at work.
Thank you very much, Kevin and Michael. So let's take a look what happened here in Las Vegas, because Tim, if fight 1 was exciting, the rematch was even better.
Man, let me tell you, that's another epic battle. I mean, it started off, Mary came to fight. You know, she told us in the fighter meetings that, hey, I'm here to fight. I'm here to sit down on my punches. I'm here to outland the bigger puncher, or the perceived bigger puncher in Ryan, you know. And some minor adjustments by both fighters. You know, we had Ryan to switch southpaw in spots, mounting the body attack, slowed down Mayer toward the back end of this fight. But again, Mayer showing her class, showing her versatility, going down, fighting in the inside, fighting on the outside, digging down to the body, and actually late in the fight hurt Ryan with a big left hook and right hand. But again, let me give it up for both these young ladies tonight, man. They put on an epic show. As you can see here, those combinations were flying back and forth, back and forth. In an unbelievable finish in the championship fight.
All right, this is what the copy box numbers look like. Michaela Mayer throwing 139 more punches than Ryan, but more importantly, after landing one more punch there in the first She landed 32 more punches than the challenger. 25 of those were body shots. Mark Kriegel, your unofficial scorecard before we get to Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Take away Jimmy.
97,
Oh, not yet.
93, 7 rounds to 3. Really good fight, not nearly as close as the last. Michaela Mayer looked like a natural welterweight.
The first fight was a majority decision win for Mayer. Jimmy Lennon Jr. has the official scorecards for the rematch.
Take away Jimmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I read our score totals, we've all seen a tremendous 10 rounds of action. No matter who the winner is, they both deserve a round of applause. Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan. Well, fans, after 10 rounds, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judges Benoit Roussel and Steve Weisfeld both scored the bout 97 to 93. Next, DeLuca scores at 98 to 92. All three in favor of the winner. And still...
Yes.